Oh God, you are ever more ready to hear than we are to pray. You know our needs before we ask, and our ignorance in asking. Give us now your grace, that as we shrink before the mystery of death, we may see the light of eternity.
Amen.
I'm not like you, Valentin. I'm not trying to win Nina's gratitude by hiring someone to pose as her child. I am, however, going to help her as much or as little as she wants during this search.
And when the search hits a dead end and Nina is devastated, what then?
What's the alternative? Am I supposed to shield her from disappointment? I mean, I'm not in charge of her life.
Well, aren't we enlightened? Somebody's done a lot of work on themselves. I wonder if you would be so objective if it was Carly about to break her own heart. How far would you go to protect Carly? What boundaries would you be willing to cross? Or should I say, what boundaries would you not be willing to cross for Carly's sake?
All right. How many times have you had this conversation with Nina? I mean, that is your angle here, isn't it? Play up my relationship with Carly so Nina feels, what, insecure?
I'm not the only one who sees your connection with Carly for what it is.
Thank you so much, Father.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Hello, Detective. I got the impression that you weren't going to come. I'm glad you changed your mind.
No, if I'd never met Janelle, I'd probably still be a cop in coastal Maine. I'm not grateful to her. She never meant me any good. But in the end, I benefited. So I guess I'm here to acknowledge that. And hopefully put Janelle behind me once and for all.
It's sad that her life was such a waste. She had so many gifts. She could have accomplished a lot if just one person was looking out for her.
If you really think you could have been the one to save her, then she fooled you in death just like she fooled me in life.
You don't think her life would have been different if someone just intervened?
Janelle had plenty of chances to turn things around. Plenty of people who were willing to help. Carly, for one. Michael, for another. If she would have just put down her vendetta and tried to become the person that she was pretending to be, we wouldn't be standing here right now. But Janelle was broken. She couldn't accept kindness or support, much less love.
I can't help but think about this a little bit differently. You know, I have a history of making horrible, disastrous choices, but I turned myself around. But I had the privilege of having friends and family who cared about me enough to fight for me. Nelle, she didn't have anyone, not one person. And maybe you're right. Maybe I thought that I could save her. But in the end, the only thing that I could do was give her a decent burial. And hope that she rests in peace.
My connection to Carly is pretty obvious. We have a child together.
It must be difficult to watch her build a new life with another man.
Not as difficult as it seems to be for you to understand that Nina is with me now.
I would be far more accepting of Nina's choice if I felt you cared about her half as much as I do. But it's obvious that you are not entirely over Carly, and I don't think you ever will be.